I am slowly but surely starting to realize that fruits and vegetables are healthy and other plants are good and healing to the body. I had a backup plan in mind this whole time, sinisterly. In the back of my mind, I was vegan, but I always knew I could return to the carnivore diet if this didn't work. Well, I attempted it, things went haywire, and now the belief. I believe fruits and vegetables save us. So here's the deal in case you're lost. Vegan about 10 months, did a bunch of weird shit, 1 meal a day vegan, 3-month juice fast, whatever the hell I did after that, then a 2 meal a day type of thing, changing my diet every 6 minutes. And then it seemed like a truckload of symptoms just started hitting me. Like I still have the flu, my second flu of 2 months, and I had eye aids, and this eczema is really annoying, and I had sulfury gas, and I was just like, this sucks, man. Like, especially the last 2 months, things were just going haywire. So I was like, I'm done. I'm gonna go get some chicken. We're just gonna do a fruit and meat thing. And I couldn't believe how bad I felt after the chicken. Just my vibe lowered into a dimensional being's lair. It was disgusting. And first, let me just address some of you hobos down there. When I say I ate chicken, didn't feel right, this is bad, it triggered a lot of the meaties down there. They're like, no, meat has to be healthy. I hate you. You did it wrong. You fried the chicken, that's why. You should have slowly built up. I just want to address a couple of these freaks. One, low temperature frying. Like, take a look around the carnivore movement. Everybody's frying everything. It's always searing the steak, frying your bacon and eggs. Everybody's frying everything. I do a low temperature fry in organic coconut oil. It's not much different than baking, just you add a little grease, which you need to do anyway. There's too much protein in chicken. It's like 50% protein if it was a foot. You have to add some fat anyway. It's not like it's super high. I didn't deep fry it till it was black, you freak. And the next comment I was getting a lot of was, oh, you should have went slower. You were a weak vegan with weak digestion, and you added so much meat. 15 chicken thighs, I bet. It was 4 tiny chicken thighs. They're organic. They're not these growth hormone freak birds. They're carrying backpacks. Just tiny little chicken thighs, probably less than 500 calories. It wasn't like a giant meal. I did go slow, and I felt about the same as I did for 11 months on the carnivore diet. Nauseous every night. Like, if anything, I was feeling better than I used to on that carnivore diet. I used to throw up like every 2 weeks. I've thrown up at least 30 times on the carnivore diet. So people saying like, oh, you should have went slow, that's why you got sick. I felt the same way for every single day on the carnivore diet. This is why, like, my belief system has changed completely. I was feeling the same on the high-fat vegan thing. Like, it's just too much fat. I'm nauseous all the time, and it sucks. I hate that feeling so much. So high carb is just the way. I feel so much more energy. So I'm sorry to break it to you, you meaty freaks. Meat just doesn't feel good to me at all. Everything. I'm more tired. I was so much more tired on that high-fat vegan thing. Just dread. Whereas high carb is just like, I eat a fruit meal, where can I go? Let's go do something. Like, I have all this energy. Whereas eating a high fat vegan or carnivore meal, I'm dead. Always, every single time. It never adapted, it never got better. It's just once you reach these fruit levels, everything will feel worse than that. Especially meat, that's the lowest level. So looking back at all my experience with the carnivore diets and keto and high fat vegan, there were some benefits, like my skin cleared, and like I had a decent mood, and I had good energy while I was fasting. I felt pretty good until I ate, and so I put up with these symptoms of getting nauseous and super tired after I ate, because for most of the day, I felt pretty good. I wake up at 7 a.m. and I don't eat till 2, so that's many hours that I can get things done fasting, feeling good. It's like, okay, and then I eat this meal and okay, yeah, I'm nauseous. I feel terrible now, but eventually I'll fall asleep and the next day will be pretty good. So I dealt with the symptoms, but now I don't want to. I don't believe it's even healthy. I just felt so much worse just doing that high-fat vegan for 3 weeks recently. It's like all those just feelings of dread came back, so tired and nauseous. I'm not willing to do it anymore. So fruits and vegetables, heal me, baby. The only reason I'm fighting it, that fruits and vegetables are healing and detox is actually a thing, is because I live in Canada. It's not the most enjoyable. I have all these moldy ass papayas. They're bitter and nasty right now. Like, when fruit is nice, it's super nice and refreshing and great. It's like, oh wow, a cantaloupe, perfect, the texture, or a pineapple. Have you ever had a mini sweet pineapple in Thailand that's actually ripe? It was like the best thing I've ever eaten. So sometimes it's great, but other times it's so disappointing, and I don't want this to be the way. It's like, oh, grapes? Are you kidding me? I can't find grapes without sulfur dioxide. They're putting them on the labels now. I bet they've always been like that, but it said treated with sulfur dioxide, by the way. It's like, what? And it's a challenging path to heal yourself like this, but this gets to the root cause. It cleans out all the sludge and all the stuff you've accumulated over your life. Like, we live in toxic cities. I don't, like, some people, oh, detox isn't real. Like, I don't know what planet you're living on. Plane, it's flat. Don't even pretend you're spinning. We accumulate shit. We were injected as kids. We've eaten all this fast food. We're breathing car exhaust. All our air fresheners and like the cleaning products we've been given are, they say they're poison on the label. Like, we accumulate this stuff. We breathe it in, mercury fillings. Like, obviously, drinking out of plastic bottles, like, there's so much waste and we build it up, and that's why we get sick. But cleaning that shit out, depending on how far you went down that path, is a pain in the ass, and it takes a long time, and then you get symptoms like skin rashes and things coming out of your face, and it's like, oh God, I feel worse, I look worse. This can't be the way, but it is, and it's so disheartening. I'll be with you on that one. I hate this. I hate how long it takes, but I can't deny it. Like, the 30 or 90 day juice fast is what healed me the most. That's what I noticed the most benefit from. I got rid of so much crap in here, and then I didn't experience the same symptoms I used to. I don't get tired on fruit anymore. Like, so much healed, and yet I still resist it. I like, oh man, that was so hard. Who's gonna do that? So it's been tough. It's been tough to just stick to that path. God bless you, people who do it, like John Rose. Like, you know, in 20 years, he'll be saying the same thing. He'll be posting old videos of him saying the same thing. John, I'm onto your trick. Post something new, you asshole. He always posts, oh, I said this already a long time ago. Here's an old video. And he'll re-upload it. That's cheating. But I will say this, not everything is detox. I kind of fall into that same trap, like, oh, I'm eating fruits and vegetables, so it's obviously detox. Sometimes you are deficient, or sometimes you're eating an irritating, like pineapples. I can't eat them. Here in Canada, like, they're too acidic. I get like herpes. That's not detox. You're damaging yourself with this super acid fruit. Same with oranges. I can't eat the citrus. I can have like one lemon in my green juice. That's it. But like, if I go on a 5-day orange juice fast, bad things are going to happen to me, and it's not all detox. It's me reacting to the fruit. So there's a lot of iffy balances to be had. It's like, is it detox or am I poisoning myself? That's where the doubt creeps in. But for the most part, if you're eating normal, like papayas that are sweet and soft and mild, and you're experiencing something, is probably detox. Take that to the bank. I hope to bring a more consistent message in the future that this is the way. Juicing vegetables is good. Eating whole mono fruit meals, that's great. Sometimes you might want some balance in there. You need some fats sometimes. I do believe, like, you can't, it's good to go like super low fat and cleanse a bit, but you do need some of these chia seeds and stuff like that, and a bit more protein sometimes. Like, you're gonna lose your muscle. You are going to on a fruit-based diet. There's only a couple examples, and they're already super healthy freaks. If you're trying to heal yourself, you're not that healthy freak. So I do plan on doing another juice fast, a little modified one where I have like a fruit meal once a week or so to not completely destroy my biome down there. Just get in a little broom factor, just one fruit meal, boom, flush, and then back to the juices. Do stuff like that, like fruits and vegetables, healthy, sometimes balancing out with more fats, little nuts and seeds raw, little grains, a little balance, vegan. We work it. So hopefully I'll be saying the same things in 10 years. And it'll be like, oh yeah, he's still doing that. Look, oh, he did finally heal his forehead rash. Oh, good for him. Look at that. Sure, he's ugly as shit and he's got so many wrinkles. Wow, that is so unfortunate. Stop judging me, freak. I see some people, I saw someone the other day, I'm not going to say who it was, long-term raw vegan, high carb, and I was like, man, she does not look good. Ouch. Why? Why is that? I really want to know. I'm not judging them. I just, like, why? What did you do before that? It wasn't the fruit, right? But some people look great. Like Chris Crendel, is that even his name? The Raw Advantage guy? Like, he looks the same as he did when I remember first seeing him. Like, sure, he has skin cancer now, but come on. That's nothing. He looks great. He looks healthy. Clear white eyes, clear skin. It's like, yeah, fruit doesn't age you. Don't be a freak. Whatever you did before that is what aged you. Guaranteed. But sorry for bringing you so many of my inner doubts on this path of the fruit base and just jumping off it. Oh, I hate this fruit. And then I try something else. And that's just my inner demons working themselves out. Sorry for confusing you if I have, but whatever. It's a confusing world. I get freaked easily. So hopefully run a more consistent path and lots of good times ahead. So what do you think? You thumbing that up? Boy. Thumbs down if you're about to grate a cucumber and mix it with almonds and chia seeds because you think chia seeds are high in vitamin E, which they aren't. I don't know why. I think I was watching a Jillian Berry What I Eat in a Day video, and then I read a comment from Koala Mama, and she said, oh, I didn't know chia seeds were high in vitamin E. And it's like, because they're not. There's none in there. I looked it up. I was like, oh, I didn't know that either. And then I looked it up and was like, oh, there's none in there, basically. You were right. It was just almonds, and sunflower seeds are higher. Like, those are the two main ones. Chia, there's nothing. I don't know if Jillian said it or what, but we don't know. We're YouTubers. We're stupid. We know nothing. So chia seeds are not a good source of vitamin E. And that's why you're thumbing it down, you piece of shit. We went off on a tangent on that one. I'm going to leave. How y'all doing? You got to know, Chronometer lies to you. Just another side rant. Eli from Free Melon Society just uploaded a video about what I eat in a day, how many calories, and he entered it in on Chronometer. But he was entering in their fruits, like one cantaloupe, large. You can't do that, brother. Because I've done that. One cantaloupe is like 150 calories, large one. I was like, really? I'd have to eat 20 of them. And then I weighed the flesh of just like a medium cantaloupe, and it was like over 500 calories. I'm like, what the hell cantaloupes are they measuring? So you got to weigh the flesh. I ranted hard. Complete. I'm going to go. After you subscribe. You're not. You don't want to see this freak show end? Come on, you want to see me when I'm 95. What's he going to be doing? Something good.